And here comes 95 Divination, which is just the biggest Divination level, unlocks incandescent energy and wisps and whatnot. So that's going to make energy gathering just as efficient as it's going to get on this account. Got divine conversion and incandescent wisps, so I can actually start AFKing that all day while at work and have like unlimited divine energy for charge packs, so I can actually start training Invention without worrying about running out of charge packs constantly. I can also use incandescent energy to create Signs of the Porter 7, or whatever the last tier of that is. I only have 500 diamonds to make them for now, but with God of War Dungeon 2 grinds that I assume are coming up here, I'm going to get a lot more diamonds. Oh, that's a broadcast of Sifu the attack pet. Okay, that's a scaling pet. Didn't really expect to get that, but cool. It'll sit in the bank with the others. And here's the first Reaper assignment I've ever done at Twin Fury, so that was interesting. It's super easy because I just did my Reaper assignment at Greg that I've been waiting to do forever, and that was just a pain. Greg is not fun without the Scrimsaw Vampirism, but there we go. Twin Furies is super easy for me at this point, so whenever I get that Reaper task, I'm happy. And yeah, I should probably go back to finishing off my Nightmare Creature Slayer assignment. And I guess it's also worth mentioning I've unlocked Telos because I've assembled the 4 key pieces to be able to get through that door, I guess. Not going to do that anytime soon though, because sketchy. And let's just go ahead and look at the reputation for Vindicta. I'm just completely throwing everything into Vindicta until that's maxed out reputation. And then after that, I'm just going to grind out a ton of Vindicta. And with that Vindicta grind, I'll get enough Zerosian sigils to be able to just max out all the other reputations for whenever I want to get around to those grinds. Finished my Nightmare Slayer assignment without any Nightmare Gauntlets, and then just to slap me in the face, got Ascension Grips from the next Slayer assignment at Ascension Creatures. Fantastic. And there we go. It's been a long day of smithing and logging out and logging back in because I had to maintain the boost for 99 smithing, but that is full masterwork complete. It's going to be like my best in slot melee gear for, I don't know if I'm going to die doing Rise of the Six or something stupid, but that would be the only way I'd be getting better melee armor, is getting trimmed masterwork. But yeah, I'll go ahead and augment these legs and then, yeah, have a just tier 90 power melee armor, which is going to be awesome for God of War Dungeon 2 because like all 4 of those bosses are just, you melee them and you DPS them down, and that's perfect what this armor does. Now, honestly, I don't know if I can recommend boosting to make masterwork armor. Like, it's nice to not have to get all the way to 99 smithing, but that is just like 15 hours of hopping worlds every minute to maintain the boost and just doing it. You can't AFK it, which is usually the best part of making masterwork armor. So like, if you don't mind the pain of the grind, then go ahead and just boost to make it. Otherwise, just wait till 99 smithing, especially if you're going to get 99 smithing anyway, going for max. Okay, I got the 6th level boost to 99 crafting after getting 93 crafting. So I just have to create Hydrix Amulet and then string it, and that'll be my Amulet of Souls, like best in slot amulet until I get the Essence of Finality, which will take a while to get all those fortunate components and another Hydrix and another, just, there's so much that goes into that amulet. But that's awesome. That's going to help so much at God of War Dungeon 2, and anywhere I use overhead prayers, that's worth using a Amulet of Souls at. It's not worth using everywhere because it's so expensive to upkeep for an Ironman with onyxes, but it's a huge upgrade. And there is 90 Slayer, which just unlocks a ton of stuff. Dark Beasts, Slayer Master on Anachronia, the Slayer Lodge Tier 3, the Assassin Adventurer. Like, there's just so many unlocks. Feral Dinosaurs, which means I can get the Totem of Intimidation finally. So yeah, 90 Slayer, big unlocks. No live commentary for the next few clips because my microphone wasn't plugged in for some reason, but here I am getting 99 Constitution, doing a bounty in God of War Dungeon 2. Honestly, didn't even realize I was that close to the 99, but now that I have max life points, that'll be cool and ups my survivability. Decided it was finally time to work on some summoning using the charms that I've been accumulating through Slayer. I got 81, which unlocks moose paw pouches for gathering energies for Invention. After using up pretty much all my Crimson charms, I got to 85 summoning, so I'll need to come back with more charms for the big push to 96 summoning, which will unlock pack yaks and, more importantly, Ripper Demons. I was super bummed out that the live commentary wasn't recorded on this, but I got a wand from Hellwyr, which is a massively useful drop, being a tier 90 accuracy, T80 damage main hand mage weapon, and also something I may end up disassembling to get the Planted Feet perk, which is a must-have DPS boost for both mage and range. Got it at 90 kill count with only like the 25% drop rate boost unlocked, so I got some pretty nice RNG there. Finally maxed out the Zeros reputation at Garwurst Dungeon 2, which means I've got the 100% drop rate increase for Vindicta drops, so I can actually start grinding out the Lance from Vindicta, which I'll need to start actually doing Araxor. And I'll probably end up doing like a ton of Vindicta at some point to get Aftershock 4 on like all my weapons. And I'll also hoping for some luck on Aftershock Equilibrium combination perks, since I might as well go for those when I go for Aftershock 4. Finally got a different breed of Zagamite that will produce mycelial webbing, so I can make extreme invention potions, which are huge for unlocking blueprints and going for perks at high level invention. And there it is, the Zenarian Zagamite. That took just way too many failed breeding attempts. I'm so glad I just left them in there without food, so even though the breeding rate would be lower, I wouldn't be wasting any potion ingredients to feed them. Didn't manage to get 90 fishing on video because I've been just doing it AFK working from home, but that unlocks the Whaler Adventurer, which is another adventurer that gives me Ancient Bones, which are super important for vampirism screenshots and stuff. But yeah, 90 fishing, I should be able to do a 6th level boost to 96 to do a couple of task sets, because for some reason they wanted to put 96 fishing as a requirement for like both the Fremnik task set and the Mauritania task set, which is super annoying. But yeah, that also unlocks Rocktails, which it's not really that important at all. But 90 fishing boostable to 96, that'll actually mean I can do some of those task sets, which have pretty important unlocks there. And it's also worth mentioning I got 90 cooking on the way here, with the Evil Bob's Cat's Paw relic power just kind of giving me free cooking XP while I'm consuming the fish with the shark outfit. So that's just been great. 90 cooking unlocks another Ports Adventurer, of course, the Chef, and Primal Pulp, which is going to be important for Herblore eventually. So yeah, big levels, easy AFK while working from home. And just going to disassemble this last level 10 fishing accumulator or whatever, and that'll give me 90 invention, which is a huge level. Not because I can make a partial potion producer. No, I can boost 17 levels using an extreme invention potion to make myself the Grace of the Elves with an alchemical onyx. So that is a huge level to get. It'll mean I can get a Grace of the Elves for doing archaeology and stuff. So yeah, I'll work on that here shortly. I still need to do a ton of clue scrolls to get the fortunate components to make an alchemical onyx or two. So that'll be a grind that's upcoming. Okay, just did 3 doses of extreme invention potions and unlocked all of the blueprints that I could, up to all the way to level 111 actually, because I gained 4 levels of invention levels while I was doing that. So that is huge. I've unlocked so many really important blueprints. Like, to go over the list would be ridiculous, because just look at all those like in the chat, how many things I've unlocked now. You can see at the very top, alchemical onyx, which means I can make Grace of the Elves, and then there's also like the vacuum for divination or gathering charges. Got like 3 tiers of charge drain reduction and junk trance reduction, which are huge. And then I also went ahead and did some perk getting, so I've got Relentless 5. I have to wait on getting Relentless 5 paired with Crackling 4 until I have a higher invention levels, because the chances of getting that combination perk is just too low. Then I got Fortune 3 Imsold 2 for my Mattock. And then I got Precise 6 to throw on something, like probably the Dragon Rider Lance once I get it. And yeah, I went for Scavenging 4, but the chances are pretty dang low at this invention level. I did get a few Scavenging 3s, which are at least an improvement over the Scavenging 2 I had before. So yeah, big gains. That is why I've been trying to get these dang Extreme Invention potions unlocked, because they unlock so much out of the Invention skill. Whoa, that's my first drop at Vindicta, a Crest of Zeros. That's awesome. I mean, that's a good drop. Yeah, I don't even have any dormant pieces yet. Are you kidding me though? No dormant pieces, and I have a Crest of Zeros already. That's awesome. Let's take a look at the kill count there. 53 kill counts and Crest of Zeros. And I guess it was Zeros and Essence, but that doesn't matter. Cool. That's Lejankin components at the very least, and at the very best, I mean, it's non-degradable tier 80 melee power armor, so that's cool too. And I think that's what we're going to call this episode. Next time I'll be working on getting some more fortunate components. I'm at 22 fortunates. I did a few hard clue scrolls just now and have tons to alch, disassemble some fortunates as well. And then have 15 more hard clue scrolls, 32 elite clue scrolls, 20 masters, and then 25 each easy and mediums. So out of those, I'm hoping I'll be able to get 50 fortunate components to make my Grace of the Elves, which will make going back to archaeology just so much better. And then I'm also AFK gathering incandescent energies while AFK at work. 76,000 incandescent energies at the moment. Now it's just from like one day. So I'm going to have those to make a bunch of Signs of the Porters and Divine Charges, of course. So that's going to be super nice to have. So I can load up that Grace of the Elves with all those Porters and have infinite Divine Charges for actually using my Augmented Masterwork and stuff. But for now, it is Amulet hour, so I need to work up a summoning preset and do some more summoning.